Hi, I wanted to spend a few minutes just telling you a little bit about my one on one book coaching so that you understand more about the process and how it works. A lot of people have not heard of a book coach, and it's definitely growing more in popularity as we see TED Talks and uh, bestseller campaigns being ran left and right, especially in the business community. So I just wanted to take a minute and explain a little bit about what I do and how I'm different than others so you can make the right choice. I'm definitely not saying that I am the right fit for everyone. So I wanted to explain how I'm different so that you can really choose the best option for you. I've been a writer my entire life. In elementary school, I said that I would grow up and be an author, and I did. In 2013, I published my first young adult novel, and this is after years of submitting and publishing short stories, poems, and the like. I've always been a writer, worked on my craft, and submitted things for publication. When I wrote my book in 2013, I had a lot of people come out of the woodwork and say, I want to do that too. Will you help me? And I was working full time in a regular job and wasn't happy there. And so I started helping people write their content, including writing books. And it was my passion. It's what I've always loved to do. And so I began taking on more and more clients until I was able to leave my job and do book coaching and writing coaching full time, which I've been doing for the last 5 years. What I love about it is that I really do believe that everyone has a story to tell. And unfortunately, a lot of the people who have the best stories don't ever get them out on paper. And I want to make writing a book more accessible to more people. And that's what I feel like I do. I believe that I have a very good eye for blending together all the components that are needed to tell a great story and to make a story interesting and make people believe it and care about it. And that's exactly what I do with clients. So how typical sessions work is that we meet together in the beginning to talk about your goals and what you want to be doing with your book for the future. We make sure that we know the long-term end game so that we know where to start. We also take those first few hours to really get clear about the outline, the timeline, and everything that I really cover in my foundation session. We do that together as coaching clients. Some coaching clients from that point will choose to work with me a set number of hours, or they'll choose a package to work with me. The packages allow them full access to me for the full time of the project, whereas the per hourly tend to be more economical and offer less access. So I have different ways for clients to work with me in order to get their end goal met of writing their book. Typically what I do is I get a set number of pages from the client on a regular basis. This may be weekly or every other week, depending on the client's schedule. I review the pages that are submitted to me, providing some editing. We discuss that so that you can learn how to improve your writing for the next round and going forward so that you become a better writer. This makes the editing process faster and easier as we continue to go along, and it also helps the editor, once the manuscript is done, have a very clean copy. For those who do the full engagement packages with me, after we go back and forth several times until the manuscript is complete, we compile the full manuscript together and I do a full developmental edit. For people who choose to just do step-by-step coaching, so they're just doing it as needed, I'm going to just look at chunks that they might be struggling with or need additional advice on. A developmental edit is not included, but they can pay me for that option. So really the one-on-one coaching provides accountability. A lot of times we say we're going to do something, but when the rubber hits the road, we don't. We get busy, distracted, and make excuses for why we can't get it done. Knowing that you have an appointment with me makes you write, even if it's a paragraph. And sometimes it could be 20 pages. The point is to continually be writing and moving towards that goal. Most of my engagements are 4 to 6 months. So most people will have their full manuscript completed within a 6-month time period. That may seem slow for some people and fast for others. You've probably seen programs out there for writing a book in a month. And I love those programs because it does help us get out of our own way and get out of the role of the editor, especially for those of us who are perfectionists. But with those plans, there should never, ever be a goal of writing and publishing your book in that same 30-day period, unless it's a low content type of book. And by low content, I mean a journal or tips, things like that. But if it actually needs development, please don't ever write your book in less than 30 days and publish it. It needs some refining. And in your 4 to 6 month engagement with me, you'll have that refining. Your manuscript will go to an editor very clean. This is great because it shortens the editorial process, which is one of the longest processes in writing your book apart from writing it. And it saves you money. Editors charge per hour. So the cleaner the copy you can give them, the faster they're going to be able to get through it, and that's going to save you money towards production. So I hope that explains the one-on-one coaching more for you. If you have any questions, please contact me. I'm happy to answer any questions, make connections to you, and give you any resources that you may need. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.